It's an NFC West battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Complete to
an early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
He was tackled.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Middleton. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
Touchdown,
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
It is good.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Pass thrown away and incomplete.
Now they fade case, a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching up another 15 against your squad.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. First man through is the fullback Juszczyk. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
How about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Now Jones. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Off-play action. Middleton. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
At their own 25.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Garoppolo looks to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Garoppolo.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Third down.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds. And now 4th down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Intercepted by the...
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. He's just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Garoppolo. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop.
Incomplete.
That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the 1st half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. Now he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you talk about
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Second interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
2nd and 2 at the Seahawks' 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
23-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. First down, 49ers.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. They'll run with Mostert. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
A 22-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
There defensively.
To throw again. Middleton. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 8.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, San Francisco, the pickup, and he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Middleton, throw left side, complete. It's Flowers. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
On the throwaway. Greedy Williams on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Garoppolo now gets this one to Juszczyk. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Naimi Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. And this score will stay right where it is.
13.
And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity.
Oh, a strip. The ball comes out. And this is going to be 49er football. So they elect to decline it. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
49ers 13.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Throwing on 1st down. Middleton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Second and 1.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep open. He's got it at the 15. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, Garoppolo. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Garoppolo. Throwing right, and that's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
This is taken at the 15. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He'll look to Mostert to start things out.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
From the 29, Garoppolo. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Middleton. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Kaimi Fairbairn.
Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times. How many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going? But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Now Jones. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down. But
that's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record. But he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Complete.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
First down, 49ers.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. He has just been alone for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
We focus our attention on the Seahawks defense now. And the interception the last time they were out there ended up leading to a touchdown.
So the only thing they didn't get really was the pick six, because that's what everyone wants. Take it immediately to the end zone. But their offense capitalized on the takeaway and turned it into the 6 points they were looking for.
Set them up pretty, got the touchdown. Now they're back out there defensively. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Garoppolo's pass.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll run on first down. Flowers. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Niners on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And able to haul it in is Kittle.
Garoppolo's pass complete to George Kittle.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Garoppolo.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Garoppolo again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And yet again, again. It's Garoppolo. Catch is made. It's Harmon. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20.
It don't even matter, man.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Takes this about... ...5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
San Francisco.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And he will find his man on the outside. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Now Jones.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
2-yard line.
Off the play fake. Middleton going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
20. First down, San Francisco.
Garoppolo on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down, 49ers. Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.